Oh. Hello, welcome. Welcome to joining. Hello, hey Dan. So how many peppers have you polished? The way you say that sounds very odd. Why would you want to polish that? Don't understand. Welcome. Hello, Miss Sylvia. Good morning, good evening. My hand's wet. My hairstyle, it's not really a hairstyle, but thanks. It's kind of you. Thanks for tapping the screen. It's not really a hairstyle, it's just my hair. But thanks. OMG. Is the audio okay? Can you guys hear me well? Hello, thank you for talking on the screen. Hello, welcome. If you have a question, if you like a card play, you can ask. Just make sure to tap the screen. If you have a question, if you'd like me to play your card. If you want to get a reading, there's payment options in the description. If you click on that button up there, if you click on the description. Is you good? Is you okay? Does anybody remember Glozell? That's what that made me think of. You was good? Is you okay? Because creative spark. Quiet observer. What's most of you? Hello. How's it going? Choose your battles wisely. This isn't a collective. I'm just pulling random cards. I make videos for that reason. I don't like to do live collective stuff. I can't. I have. I don't like to do it though. Haha. Do you even know how awesome you are? You're silly to doubt yourself so much. And then also butterfly. That resonates. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go back to this. Thanks for tapping the screen. I'm gonna hit the bell, watch your ears. I'm very wet. It was raining out. So what did I eat today? I don't think I really did. I eat today? I don't think I really ate. Thanks for tapping the screen. Appreciate it. Can you type without looking? Type in. Welcome to those joining. If you have a question, if you like a card pull, make sure to tap the screen and ask. If you have a question, if you'd like me to pull your card, whatever. If you want to hang out, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, it's nice music. I like it too. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 9 more things to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right this second, but I have 9 more to do. Battery's at 10%. Oh, oops. Well, if you have to leave, it's okay. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. I appreciate that you stopped by and said hello. Stay groovy. Well, thank you for talking with me. I appreciate it. What's the weather like where you're at? Oh, 10K. That's awesome.
Imagine being able to build
Let me
an
play
app
some
with your name on it, just by
lyrical
thinking about it.
music.
Meet Base 44.
Base 44. Oh, never mind. This isn't. Okay, let me play this. Once again, for those joining, if you want to ask a question, if you like a card, we'll just make sure to tap the screen and ask. You're so happy. That's awesome. Why are you so happy? Hello, welcome. How's it going? Oh, for me? Okay, thanks. I don't understand, but I'm glad you're happy. Hello, welcome. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. If you're interested in a card pull, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Just make sure to tap the screen. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's okay. Welcome to this journey. Thank you for tapping the screen. If you have a question, if you like a card pull, you can ask. Just make sure to tap the screen. Any sorts of questions, spirituality, love, relationships, whatever. I'm not a medium though. Thanks for tapping the screen. Thank you, Lola. Hello, welcome. What's up, what's up? Hello, welcome. Thank you for tapping the screen. If you have a question, you're welcome to put it in the chat. If you'd like a card pull, you can ask. Favorite type of pickle is the question that just popped up on the screen. Favorite type of pickle. It's groundbreaking. Very unique, very important question. What am I doing? I'm working on something that is very important to me. That is what I'm doing. What are you doing, beautiful person? How are you today? Welcome. Just laying down, period. That's awesome. Hopefully, that's restful, right? Okay. Welcome to the journey. How's it going? Hello, welcome. So what? Yeah,
You handle it today?
no. You gotta sign in?
Yeah.
There's probably no ice in there.
It's not, it's water.
Oh,
Yeah, so you keep using it all.
hello, welcome. Sure.
Hope it ain't
What's
broke.
up? What's on your mind? What are you sure that's what you want to? I mean, I can definitely tune into that, but if you're not seeing it clearly, how am I going to help you see that? You know, it's a beautiful question, but I'm like, if you don't see it, how am I going to help you see it? Whimsy, I guess, comes through. Cause I was like seeing a bird and it was like cartoonish. That's just a guess, an intuitive guess. Being silly, tuning into your inner child. Lola, thank you for telling me that information. I didn't need to know that information, but thank you for telling me. But yeah, Litomi, I can put your card, I guess. Are you still here? You said that's accurate? I love that it was accurate. I was gonna put your card anyway, though. A big shift is coming, so that's nice. What's coming? A shift? I don't know what exactly, but a shift. So, that's what I have for you. Do you like birds or something? Is that why that was relevant? The bird thing? Well, I'll see you later. 7%. Hello. Yeah. Do you want to talk about that, or are you just telling me what kind of change do you want? I thought you were talking in a British accent. I thought you were saying, "Be right back. I have to go get me charger." But that's not what you said. Wait, is that British? That's Jamaican. Go get me charger. I don't know. I'm just sorry. Um, but yeah, what kind of change do you want? What would it take for you to make that change? Do you know? Or not? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm just asking. I'm just inquiring. You can answer within yourself, I guess. If you're even still here, I don't know. It looks like nobody's really here. So, I'm talking to let Tommy, by the way, if that wasn't clear. Okay. So, you know what I think is interesting? I don't use Instagram, but occasionally people will follow me on Instagram. I don't know why, because I'm not very consistent on there. But because I had somebody follow me earlier, and I was just like, okay. Oh, actually, I think I knew who that was. Now that I think about it, because I didn't really investigate who that was. Oh, you forgot something? Is anybody even here? Oh, never mind. I thought I knew who this was. Oh, I do know who this is. I think. Do I know you? Who is this? Hello, welcome. How's it going? Okay, anyways. Hello. I was scrolling. How we doing? Welcome. If you have a question, you can ask. If you'd like a card pull, you can ask. Just make sure to tap the screen. I do have custom cards. I just made them recently. If you want to ask any question, I can pay you a card or two. Ooh, the magician. Welcome back. Hello. How we doing? You know what song I haven't heard in forever? I'm gonna play this song because I was thinking about this song. I haven't heard the song forever. I used to play this back in like middle school, I think. It's an unreleased track by Kesha called Styrofoam. Welcome to Enjoy Night. Way too hard. So fast. I used to listen to this so much. Oh, I thought that was supposed to be the background.
Right. So,
I thought there was gonna be a background. I imagine that's probably why she didn't release it, because that one line. That's a good song though. Yeah, I used to love this song. I thought you went to go charge your phone, W. Maybe you should go. You know what you should do? You totally did not ask for my advice, but you know what you should do, friend? You should put your phone on the charger, and you should go do something away from your phone. That's what you should do. While your phone charges, you should go color something. Go like write something, or I don't know. Go do something else other than be on your phone while your phone charges, and then you can come back if I'm still here. I don't know if I'll be here, but yeah. You didn't ask for my advice, but that's what I think you should do. Those emojis or something. You said I'm funny. Thanks. You're funny too. Maybe. Those emojis are funny. Can I hit this? Is that okay? Is it okay if I hit this? This on camera. Maybe I shouldn't have showed it. No, I can't hit it because I showed it on camera. It's illegal now. I'm gonna take a hit of this. Is that okay? I'm gonna hit this first, actually. I procrastinate. Hello, welcome. How's it going? Stretch. Nobody wants to stick around, I guess. So thanks. Thanks for what? I need some water, that's what I need. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna shift real quick. I'm gonna move this over here. Do I have your permission to do this? Can I do this? When I get on TikTok. Just kidding, I have to restart my phone. For some reason, the camera doesn't always work. Sometimes I have to reset my phone when I get on TikTok. Oh no! That was not that was not ideal. Hello. How you doing? What's up? Let's turn it on. Because the alternative was getting off of here. But I think I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit. So thanks for hanging out, I guess, even though your phone's dying, apparently. Yeah, okay, the camera works. Okay. Hopefully this is okay. Hopefully this goes well. I'm in 2 pages at once now. Haven't done this in a while. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. It's okay. Actually, what if I did those? Did my headphone just die? I think my headphone just died. God, nobody's here. It's just me a bit. Cecilia, you're not a nobody, but Now you're gone, so nobody's here. How's it going? Welcome. Make sure to tap the screen if you have a question, if you like a carpool. If you want to hang out, that's cool. But once again, make sure to tap the screen every once in a while. Hello. Welcome. Good evening. I'm in two places at once, so if you see me look back and forth, that's why. You're gonna get back with your girlfriend this month? I don't know. In theory, I could put you a card if you were to make sure to tap the screen for me. Are you gonna get back together with your girlfriend this month? It's gonna for whatever your name is too. I don't know what your name is. So are you gonna get back? Yeah, sure. Very emphatic, yes. I'll show you guys too. It's a yes. Yes. Thank you for tapping the screen. That's what I have for you. Have a nice day. For those joining, if you want to ask a question, if you like a card pull, just make sure to tap the screen. Water is so good. Have you ever had good water? It's so good. It's so good. Hello, welcome. Good evening, good morning. Found a box that just can't find a charger. That sucks, man. The fact that you found a box but you don't have a charger, what are you gonna do with that? You can't do anything with that. You can't. That's really unfortunate, man. Hello, welcome. Good evening. Hello, what's up, what's up? Thank you for tapping the screen. If you have a question, just make sure to tap the screen, put it in the chat. If you like a card pull. If you want to just hang out, I guess that's an option. Just make sure to tap the screen every once in a while. I made this deck recently. I have this new deck. It's nothing special. Ipsy, what's groovy? What's happening? Seek knowledge / wisdom if it resonates for anybody. Just a random card that comes out. Ace of Pentacles, if you're trying to make some more money, seek wisdom, seek knowledge. Birth of confirmation. Just seize one for the birth. But yeah, if anybody wants to get a reading, you can also pay for a reading. That's an option. Hello, Jessica. You've never been in love, but you ever found love. Well, part of love is realizing that love is within you, and you should not chase or what? You should not seek it outside of yourself because it is inside of you. Anytime you experience it outside of you, it is a reflection of what is already inside of you. Let's go for Jessica. She can find love based off of what I just said. I don't know. Love is here, bro. What did I just say? What did I just say? That doesn't always happen. Money is coming also. That's irrelevant. But love is here. So, yeah. Period. Hope that helps. Hope that resonates. Welcome. What's up? Does T have feelings for me? I don't know. Have you asked him? What's up with T? The devil card comes out. Have you talked to him? Have you asked him? You had a problem, Jessica. Oh my days, you're amazing. Does he have feelings for you? I think he thinks relatively highly of you. He might want to, like, take ownership of you to some degree because he likes you so much. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while. It's groovy. How are you today? What's up? Welcome. If you have a question, if you like a card pull, you can ask. Just make sure to tap the screen and ask. If you want to get a reading, you can pay for a reading. Hey, Rosalind. What's up with Rosalind? Rosalind. Rosalind. Sacral chakra things. Clarity is coming in. Clarity is coming to your sacral chakra, I guess. I'm kidding, that's silly. But sacral chakra is like creativity, power, I think, sensuality, stuff like that. Sexuality. It's in for Nandy. I'm gonna hit the bell. Watch her use. It's in for Nandy. For Nandy. You get 2 cards. You get the 3 of Swords and the Water Emotion card. Also, you are leveling at the top of the deck. But 3 of Swords and the Water Emotions. So I don't know how this resonates. Maybe you got your heart broken recently. Maybe you're facing some sort of heartache. I don't know. But it is all for your highest good. So try to remember that, I guess, if it resonates. You know? You know. Anyways, hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Hope that's useful. Let me know if you need any clarification. You can ask clarification questions. Michelle, will you find new love? I don't know. Will you tap the screen for me? Let's go for Michelle this year. Find a new love. Be sure to tap the screen for those joining if you have a question, if you like a card point. The Survivor, King of Cups. You're gonna meet a survivor? I don't know. 808. Will you meet new love? I think it's very possible. I broke one of my cards. The Spiritual Awakening card is bent now. That sucks. But yeah, King of Cups is here. The Survivor. I think you'll be able to find new love for sure. For shizzle. Hello, welcome. So I guess your phone died, Lola. I guess you're not here anymore. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Will he ever leave me alone? Oh wow, so dramatic. What's in for Rhonda? Will he ever leave me alone? Will I ever develop boundaries and figure out a way to get away from people who bother me? I don't know. What's in for Rhonda? Is he gonna leave Rhonda alone? I don't even know who he is. What's in for Rhonda? Seek knowledge / wisdom. King of Cups. Like I just said, will we ever develop boundaries and figure out how to get away from people who mean us no good? I don't know. Not trying to victim blame, but that's what comes through. Once again, seek knowledge and wisdom. Jesus loves you. God loves you also. That's what came out in the cards. I didn't say it, but God loves you. Thank you for the reminder. If you could not spam the chat, that'd be awesome, y'all. Welcome to those joining. Help me out with the live goal if you wanna bypass the list, if you wanna force me to pull you cards. Do you know Jesus? Why is it your priority whether or not I know Jesus? As long as you know Jesus, that's all that matters. That's all God wants of you, for you to develop a relationship. Doesn't matter if anybody else. Well, it does matter, but that's none of your business. I can't imagine you do know Jesus if you're coming into my live asking me if I know Jesus. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Should you give up on saline, like the solution? Saline solution? That's stupid. Should you give up on... Is it a good idea to give up on saline? Give up. Don't ever give up, but like walk away, that's a different question. Mutable energy. See, once again, God loves you. Came out. Should you give up on him? Trust the process. I mean, that's up to you to decide at the end of the day. But like, I am getting a forward movement energy. Like, you know, a forward moving, like, you know, if that's where if you feel called to walk away from this connection, I would say go for it. But you know, I don't necessarily see it being dire. Welcome to those joining. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Thanks for following. Are you gonna work out in the long run? What gym are you gonna go to? It's gonna be Jordan and Allie. I like to say that when people phrase things like that. Where are we gonna work out? What gym are you going to? Stupid. It's gonna be Jordan and Allie in the long run. If we look down the future, down the line. You're not behind in life. Trust the process. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third eye. Compromise. I guess potentially you guys. But then we do have a no. I guess potentially you have the potential to work out, but that's up to both of you whether or not you'll like commit to each other and commit to like all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, like sure I could look into the future, but you still have to participate in creating that future. Duh. So, will you guys work out? There's a big potential for you to work out, but you still have to do your part. Duh. I'm sorry to be sassy, but that's how the energy comes through, man. Well, welcome to this journey. Will it work out for me moving to Texas? Jordan, if you want to get a reading, you can do a reading, and I can definitely answer several questions for you. But you're kind of pushing it, buddy. Much love to you. Have a nice rest of your day. Hey, Crystal. Oh my gosh. If anybody wants to get a reading, you can pay for a reading. I would love to do a paid reading. That would make my shivers timber. Timber shivers? I don't know. I'm being stupid. Nevea. Hey, Crystal. How's it going? I was looking for Nevea and Kamari. Does Kamari want to reconcile, please? Creative flow comes through. That is not a yes. Well, I guess that could be a yes. Yeah, I would say yeah. The bridge comes through. Ace of Cups. I would say yeah. They do want to reconcile, for sure. Ace of Cups once again. You said you like the nails. I kind of need to redo them. I don't mean to be one of those people. I kind of hate when people, like when I compliment somebody's nails and they immediately jump to like, well, they're disgusting. I'm like, girl, take the compliment first and then berate yourself. Like, but you immediately jump to being like, my fingers are falling off. Like, okay, thanks. Well, that was an exaggeration. Nobody's. I don't know why I said that. That was stupid. Hey, welcome. Thank you. How's Dallas feeling about Shay and what's going on? That's two different questions. If you want to get a reading, you're welcome to send to the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. The PayPal is not linked, so I would have to put it in the comments. But Venmo and Cash App are linked. You can find it. If you leave the chat and come back, the Cash App is there. And then the Venmo is somewhere in the link tree. You go to the link tree. Okay, I'm sorry. I was pulling for... Thank you for the roses. For raspberry, that's cute. I was going for Dallas and raspberry. I'm gonna hit the bell. Watch your ears. So raspberry and Shay, or raspberry and Dallas. Raspberry and Dallas. What's happening? The High Priestess comes through. Keep the faith. You're doing great. Five of Cups comes through. Very conflicting energies. So what's the High Priestess here for? Why is the High Priestess here? Am I the High Priestess? Are you the High Priestess? Who's the High Priestess? I don't know. Let's go for Dallas. And the situation, the inner child. Okay, so there's something really strong coming through about like the inner child and like your intuition and stuff like that. How is Dallas feeling? I guess if I were to focus on how they, because I don't really love focusing on how other people feel. But if I were to focus on that, I guess I could say that they think that you're very intuitive. They think you're really groovy. You're on the right track, I guess. But how does that relate to you? Their perception of you? I don't know. But these are things that come out as how they perceive you, I guess. Maybe you're very whimsical. Maybe you're very magical in essence. I don't know. 808, Kanye West. I don't know. But yeah, that's so hard for you, Shay. I'm sorry for the rigmarole. I kind of went everywhere with that. Thank you for the gifties. Thank you. Kamani, welcome. Your name's Patience. That's awesome. Will an independent music career be successful, or should I seek management? Because we broke up. Period. Break up with that bro. I'm just kidding. I'm being stupid. So for Patience, I'm gonna hit the bell. It's for Patience. The inner child comes through again. I feel like you already know, bro. Famous person comes through. Period. You're gonna be famous. What the heck? Stop selling yourself short. Sacral chakra things. Sacral chakra. I should have wrote energy. I feel stupid that I wrote things instead of energy. So will you be successful? I think there's a big potential for you to be successful for sure. That doesn't mean clarity is coming in. Seek clarity. Go sit by a tree. I don't know. Throw your phone away. Go sit by a tree. Wait for the answers to come to you. But you definitely do have the potential to be successful. That is definitely for sure. That is not up for debate. But whether or not you fulfill that potential is another thing. So, go sit by a tree, like I said. Take some time away from your phone. Really tune into your spirit. If that resonates, I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to do that. But if that resonates, you know what I mean? Take some time. Yeah, get some rest. Take some time with yourself and really think about it. Really think about what you want to do. What your inner child wants you to do. Because I feel like I mean, not to get too deep, but I do feel like you probably knew what you wanted to do for a long time. So it's like, you know, listen to what you know. You already know. The colors, the wind. What? I don't know why that came through. Listen to the colors, the wind. Thank you for those joining. Welcome. Good evening. Good morning. What's up? If you have a question, you can put it in the chat. Just make sure to tap the screen. If you help me out with the live goal, you can skip the line. I'll make sure to pull you some cards. Um, I might even write your name down. If you can help me out with the live goal, send a donut. You know. Will Bryce text soon? Let's go, Bryce. Is Bryce gonna text? I don't feel like scrolling over the comments, so is Bryce gonna text? Is Bryce gonna text? Yes. Trust the flow, creative flow. There's a lot of flow coming through. But yes, he will text. But chill out, bro. Let it flow. You gave your friend hepatitis. Will you get the job? Why would you give them hepatitis and expect to get a job? That doesn't make any sense. Is a long distance relationship, I mean, worth it? Only you can really determine that, because it's your. But I can put you some cards. What's going on for Ariel? What's going on for Ariel? And this long distance connection. Ariel, are you a mermaid? Dating a prince? I don't know. 5 Cups does come out. Choose your battles wisely. Not every ending is a failure, period. So, I mean, if you're feeling called to walk away, it might be for the best, you know? It doesn't mean that it wasn't worth it. I will say that, though, because just because it didn't last doesn't mean that it was a failure, you know? Sometimes good things end, and that's just that. Oh, period. The same card came out. Not every ending is a failure. Some endings are protection. Some endings are an opportunity for better. You know, so that's what I have for you. I'm gonna hit the bell again. Want you back. I want you back. What? Want you back. Ugh. Now that song's in my head. Thanks. You said, does Richard want you back? So Richard. See, this ain't even jealousy. She ain't got a thing on me. Trying to rock them ugly James. I'm sorry. Anyways, does Richard want you back? I feel like that's a yes, the way that song coming through. Is it for Richard? Can I get a clear answer? I think the answer is yes, though. Maybe not. Okay, wait, hold on. Do they want you back? Yes. But there is a little bit of conflict coming through, because the bridge comes out in reverse. I think they do want you back, but once again, there's a little bit of conflict. Maybe that's your energy. Maybe you don't want to go back, but there's like somebody doesn't want to go back, but at the same time, he does want. Yeah. Oh shit, there's a lot of cards that came out. Okay, I'm not reading all that. That's not necessary. But yeah, I do think that they want to get back, but I think they're very conflicted for whatever reason. This Richard Nixon. Welcome. I don't know what you're saying to me. How much is a reading? It's $8 for a mini reading and $25 for a full reading if you are interested. Once again, I would love if somebody paid for a reading. Ideally a full reading, but you know, it's up to you. It's up to your discretion. I'm just looking for a buck. But does Jeremiah really love me? I don't know. Let's see what's going on for Jeremiah. That was a joke, obviously. I'm not just looking for a buck. Obviously, I don't feel like I need to say that, but for my own sake, I'm gonna just clarify that. Just to clarify. What's it for Jeremiah? How does Jeremiah feel about Mosa? Once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping the screen and everything. So for Jeremiah, Ace of Cups. Oh, the way that came out was really sweet. Oh, that couldn't have been more clear. The Ace of Cups came out with Creative Genius. I don't know what Creative Genius came out, but Ace of Cups was the first card to come out. I don't know if that resonates. If you do anything creatively, maybe he appreciates your creativity. Maybe he's a creative. I don't know. But yeah, I do think he loves you. There's a very strong passion there. Let me get out of that energy. That's a nice energy. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? If you have a question, if you like a card pull, make sure to tap the screen. Help me out with the live goal if you want to force me to pull you cards. Yeah, of course. Of course. Also, I love how you like disappeared. Like, if you're not here anymore, I guess I'm not talking to you, but you like just disappeared. You said. Deuces. I'm on 2 different live streams. Welcome, Carino. It's groovy. Stella Brown. I don't know what to talk about. Do you know that song? I forgot who sings it, but I love that song. I don't. I kind of skip it whenever it comes on, but I love that song. Does Kevin miss you? What's over Kevin? Also, your name's not Stella. Your name's Tammy. What the heck? That's why I sang that song, because your name is. Hey, Laverne, welcome. What's going on for Kevin? Okay, I'm all over the place. Hold on. Watch your ears. So for Kevin, how does Kevin feel about Tammy in this moment? Is Kevin missing her? Is Kevin missing Tammy? Battle of the mind. He can't get you off the mind, but then again, the word no comes out. So maybe he's trying to not be thinking about you. Yeah, I think he's focused on work or something, career. I don't know what he does for work, but I think he's focused on, like, I think to some degree you are on his mind, but at the same time he's like he's actively focused on other things. But girl, you deserve better. Why are you focused on this Kevin person? Who is this Kevin? Kevin from the block? Kevin, remember Ed and Eddie? Remember Kevin? That's what I was also thinking of. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I'm sorry. I hope that helps. Hope that's useful. 6 years. That's a long time, man. What does that mean, though? Does that mean that he's supposed to still care about you? I mean, I don't mean to shatter your perception of reality, but like, there's people who've been together for longer than that, and then they just disappear and never talk to them again out of the blue. So I mean, I don't know what your situation is, but you know. Is your intuition right? Why are you doubting your intuition like that? Why are you giving me the power to doubt your intuition? How dare you do that to yourself? It's so silly. Is Delonte being faithful, or is your intuition right? What's going on for pretty? What can I call you, Fasima? What's going on for sis Fasima? Or is the intuition right? Queen of Swords, of course you're right. Why are you enhanced awareness, Maya? Why are you doubting your intuition? I mean, you could be paranoid. You could be projecting. It's good to question yourself, I will say. But it seems like based off the cards that came out, yeah, yes comes out. And once again, Queen of Swords. Like, I think you're right to think whatever you're thinking. Oh wow, but that doesn't mean adjustments are required though. So that doesn't mean necessarily that the way that you're going about it is correct. I don't know. You said, should you take this job? Take this job? What? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, I mean, you can see the good in people and still recognize that people don't really put their good part forward, you know? There is good, I think there is good in everybody, but not everybody recognizes that they have goodness within them, so, you know? Because just the same, we all have the capacity for evil, but not all of us put forth that evil, so it's the same sort of concept, you know? Like, duality. I don't mean to say, I'm not laughing at you. It's not. What's going on for Laverne? Should Laverne take this job? So Laverne. Oh, so for Laverne. Get some rest, Laverne. So for Laverne, should we take this job? I think you should go for it. Is this, I mean, do you feel heart aligned with this job? Do you feel like your heart is aligned with this situation? Do you like the people? Do you like the, you know what I mean? I feel like it's more so yes. I'm sorry, I'm still pulling cards. So I feel like it's a yes, but there's something about heart alignment, like, with that. So, yeah, go for it. But just make sure that it's in alignment with your heart. You know what I mean? If you start feeling weird when you're hot, you know, that's your signal to run. Is Dante regretting hurting Leslie? Leslie, beautiful person. I could definitely pull into that energy, but how does that help us heal? You know, whether or not he regrets his decisions, you still have to deal with whatever happened. I don't know what happened, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to minimize it. I don't know. But you know, I'm sorry for whatever he did to you. Did he steal your $20? Did he push you down at the lunch line? I'm sorry. Probably something more serious than that. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Does Rain love me? What? This is for Rain and she. It's for Rain. Rain. It's raining here, which is funny. It's raining. Queen of Cups. Do they love you? I think that you light them up. I think that they really, yeah, the Sun card is here. I think that they really enjoy you. I don't know if love, the Queen of Cups comes through, which is a loving energy. Don't assume things, haha. Yeah, it feels like, once again, you light them up. They really enjoy your energy, for sure. That's not debatable. But love is a very specific word that a lot of people, I think, misuse. But, yeah, I think that they really like you, for sure. You know? Patience. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Thank you. It popped up on both phones. Will you get a job soon? I'm gonna answer your question and then we're gonna get into patience reading. Will Bajabuli? What? Bajabuli? I'm sorry to say it like it's a joke. I don't know what your name is. Is your baby daddy Clinton? Oh, that's not what you said. Like, I was thinking Clinton as in like the president, Bill Clinton. I was like, what? Is your baby daddy Clinton? Like, okay. What? How would you not know? Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That's a stupid question. Let's go to Baja Blast. Are we going to get a job soon? Is Baja going to get a blast? Baja going to get a blast soon. Baja's going to get a job soon. Yes, maybe. Money is coming soon. I don't know about a job, but money is coming. Keep the faith. Keep doing whatever you're doing. God loves you, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, money is coming soon. I don't know about a job, but money is coming. Hopefully it's a job if that's what you seek, but money is coming, you know. And then you find like 50 cents on the ground. Don't forget this moment if it's just 50 cents. Patience. Oh my gosh, I love the Juno aesthetic. I didn't say that before, but it is very eye-catching. What's good for Maya? Okay, we're going to do this reading for Patience. You're welcome to ask up to 3 questions. Or we can just flow, and I can just see what messages want to come out for you. What's going on for Patience? Something just happened to your phone. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I did answer for you, Laverne. I said, I think the answer to your question, Laverne, was I think you should take the job if it aligns with your heart, if it makes you, if it feels good in your heart. Like, it was a very big message of like, if it's in alignment with your heart, yes, go for it. But yeah, sorry. Patience. Okay, let's go for Patience. You said something about Maya. Who's Maya? For those joining, we're doing a mini reading, so be patient with me. I'm sorry. Let's do Maya. I usually say that anyway, so it's funny. You said, did you call me Blood? Oh my gosh, thanks, Blood. You're amazing. I'm not a Blood. I'm not a Crip either. What's going on for Maya? Does Maya want to reconnect, or is she over me? What's going for Maya and Patience? For Maya, we have yes coming out very clearly. A big shift is coming. Chill out, bro. One step at a time. Yeah, the word yes came out. Everything else was unnecessary, but the word yes is here. So, do they want to reconnect? I do think that they want to reconnect. Yes. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Is somebody a witch? The Magician card comes out. That's the witch card, obviously. I mean, I'm not saying that in a persecutory way. I'm not saying that as like a bad thing. I'm just asking if anybody does witchcraft. She's manifested you, she claims. Well, maybe you manifested each other. I don't know. Don't you believe in manifestation? And then you broke up? Oh, you're dating. Are you a lesbian? Oh my god. Lesbians are scary. Just kidding. Obviously, I'm being silly. I'm sorry. I don't mean to discriminate. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're doing a mini reading, so please, I'm ignoring your questions on purpose. But if you send me donuts, I'll write your name down, for sure. Okay. You said you're not scary? Well, that's okay. You don't have to be scary. A lot of lesbians, though, I don't know. Specifically the masculine ones, I don't know. Because women, I think inherently, this is going to sound really crazy and woo, but I think inherently women are naturally extra powerful because of the womb. And so gay women, I don't know, because then you have that masculine energy, but you still have the womb, and it's like, who are you? And do you know what you're capable of? You could destroy the world if you wanted to. If you're masculine. If you're not, if you're a femme, I don't know. That's different. Um, women power. Isn't it Women Month? Women's Month? Anyways, I'm sorry. That was really stupid. Thank you for the gifts. Are you guys sending me gifts because I'm being funny? Or are you sending me gifts because you're waiting for me to pull your cards? I don't know if you guys are sending gifts because I'm funny or if you're just waiting for me to pull your card. Okay. That was one question. You want me to just flow and see whatever else wants to come out for you, beautiful person, beautiful lesbian? Could we not spam the chat? I mean, I guess it helps with the algorithm, but the way you guys are spamming the chat, it's not really helping with anything. Okay, what's going on for... also, let me write your name down. Why did I write your name down? Juno? Sabrina Carpenter? I feel like that's been playing in my head in the background. That song, Juno. Okay, anyways, what's going on for... Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. If you send me the donut specifically, I will write your name down, and I will be obligated to pull you a card. If you're sending anything else, I do appreciate it, but it's the donut specifically if you're trying to force me to pull you cards. Like, there's a system. It's part of the live goal, if you check out the live goal. So, thank you. See, thank you. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Oh, that's an exclamation point. Not an I. Okay, let's go on for patience. Can you tell him to pick me after you? It's so funny. You're funny. What's going on for patience? I'm gonna hit the bell. So for patience. Seasons will change. Karina, I wrote your name down. Seasons will change. So maybe there's a season change. Maybe you're going through a season change at this time. Obviously, we're technically at the end. We're in Pisces season right now. So that's the end of the zodiac cycle. The Lover's card is also here. So yeah, there definitely seems to be like a forward movement thing happening where maybe you're moving on from something or somebody. Yeah, the Chariot card is here. I don't know what you're moving towards, but there's definitely an energy of you moving away from something, or, you know, Nine of Cups is here, which is wish fulfillment. Lisa, I'm writing your name down, thank you. But yeah, there's definitely like a wish fulfillment sort of the energy that's happening. And I don't know all the details. I don't know what you're striving for. But it definitely seems like because of that, like, you know, things are shifting majorly. Do you want to tell me what you're going towards? You don't have to tell me. The inner child card comes through. Music career. Oh yeah, I forgot you said that. Music is beautiful. Isn't music amazing? Oh my gosh. Period. Oh my god, Tree Trunk, like from Adventure Time. Is that what that's from? I think that's a Tree Trunk. I haven't watched TV in forever, but that show is so cute. Tree Trunk is such an interesting character. I think she turned out to be like some monster thing, right? I don't remember much about that show, but Tree Trunk was a very interesting character. 808 comes through. Earth. Oh, sexual tension. Oh my. Do you have a sneaky link? I'm not judging if you do, but do you? Do you have a sneaky link? Do you want the sneaky link? I'm not offering. That's not what I'm saying. Why did Earth come out? He's in Greece? Ooh, period. That's interesting. That's interesting. The Two of Swords, the Empress card comes out, which is love. If I had to guess intuitively, I feel like you're a very balanced lover. Like, I feel like you're somebody who's very diplomatic in a way, because the Queen of Swords is the Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. There's also an energy of like, I feel like you're not afraid to walk away from certain things. Which, once again, I was saying a moment ago that maybe you're walking away from something. or maybe more so you're just moving towards, yeah, the chariot once again, moving towards, even if you're not walking away from something, you're definitely moving towards that goal, the goal of music. Welcome to those joining. Hello, hello. We're doing a mini reading, so be patient with me. Every time I say that, it's funny because your name is Patient or Patience. Yeah. Don't ever give up on yourself, no matter how hard life gets. You know, even if you only do it for yourself. You know, don't ever stop writing. Don't ever stop creating. You know, that's a message that comes through very clearly. Because I do think that artistry can be very spiritual, you know, and even if you're not sharing it with other people, it is a very transformational thing. Just to sit and write and be like, this is a story, this is how it made me feel. You know what I mean? This is what I want from it. You know what I mean? It can be a very powerful thing, even if you're not sharing it with other people. You know, because I write all the time, and like sometimes there's a lot of things that just stay in my notes, but for me it was like really important, you know, but nobody will ever know. It was just for me. Just for me. Nobody else will ever know. I mean, I'll probably get around to recording someday, but, you know, essentially it was just for me. It was just to move past something. Welcome to those joining. I see your questions. Beautiful person. People. If you sent me a donut, I wrote your name down, so I will honor that at some point. Thank you very much. A period. I love that. Love that for you. Is there anything else you want to ask? Or you're welcome to 2 more questions. Or we can just keep flowing and then I can do closing messages. It's up to I don't know what the time, how much this has been, but how much an in-depth, it's 25 for full readings, or like, yeah, more in-depth, more, yeah. Oh yes, actually, period exclamation point. Also, hi Haley, hello. If your sister, what's up with your sister? Who's your sister? Is your sister Mariah Carey? I saw a thingy about Mariah Carey's son, and I think it's so funny when celebrities' kids become more famous than them. I don't know anything about Morocco. I don't keep up with those kids, but I thought that was funny. I don't think that's what's happening, but anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't need to say all that. That was unnecessary words that came out of my mouth. Hello, welcome. She's in some legal trouble and I can't personally do anything about it. Just want to know if she's safe. Okay, sure, we can pull on that. Air communication. I mean, oh wow. When's the last time you talked to her? The word no came out very, very strongly. The Empress card, get some rest. Why is the no card? Trust the process. King of Swords. Yeah, when's the last time you talked to your sister? Because communication keeps coming out. Very, like the King of Swords and also like air communication comes out. So in regards to the legal thing, I want to be very careful about how I say what I'm about to say. Because I don't want to project my own personal beliefs on anybody, but 6 months, oh my gosh, that's a long time. Yeah, trust the process came through, and what was I about to say? I don't know what your spiritual life is specifically. I mean, I have to assume that you believe in something. I don't know, but like if you want to pray about the situation, that was something that came through. Like if you want to like put positive energy towards it, but like if you can't physically do anything, you mean trust the process. Is once again trust the process. It also said something else. You're not behind in life, but I don't think that really resonates for you. It might resonate for somebody else. You're not behind. You're not behind. You're just perfectly fine wherever you are. But yeah, trust the process was the message for you. So will she be okay? I feel really strange that the try again, that the word no came out. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's all we can do sometimes. Sometimes all we can do is send positive energy or negative energy if you're evil. But you know, sometimes all you can do is just send energy and be like, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. It's not in my control. Like, We do have control over certain different things. We have influence, but at the end of the day, some things are just out of our control. And in fact, sometimes when we try to be in control, that's when things creates more mess. But then again, I guess we have to learn that on our own. So, is there any other questions for you, beautiful person? Any other things you want to ask me, or anything you want me to focus on specifically? Career, money, um, hopefully nothing inappropriate. Just kidding. Valerie, did I write your name down? Hey, thank you, Star. Appreciate that. Um, I don't know where you are. I don't know where you came from. Oh my God, what is it? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? That's what's in my head now. Um, hey, not Haley. Okay, period. Okay, period. Um, thank you. Appreciate you. I got you after this. Um, well, actually, I do want to answer those who are waiting, and then I got you after this, if that's okay. If they're still here, I don't even know who's still here. Your name is Zanilla. Hi. What's up? Okay, focus on money. What's going on for money for patience? Experience. What's going on for money? What messages do you have when it comes to money for patience? What's going on for money? The Magician card does come out. The World card comes out. You're not behind in life. Trust the process. King of Swords. So maybe you're manifesting more money for yourself. Maybe you're attempting to manifest more money for yourself. And there's a big emphasis on like, once again, you're not behind. I think you're doing actually quite well. I don't know what your finances look like, but you know, I think sometimes we compare ourselves to how other people portray themselves, and we get low on ourselves about what we don't have or whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like you are in a pretty good spot emotionally, and monetarily, probably. I mean, you can get better. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but that's how it comes through to me. Like, I think you're doing pretty good for the most part. Yeah, the Nine of Cups comes through. And then outside of that, I guess I'll say, and okay, I mean, I guess in comparison, because a lot of people are actually, let me not say it like that, but like, unfortunately, we live in a world where, like, you know, it's not that easy to rise in accomplishment and whatnot. Like, it takes a lot of effort to like gain capital and gain resource. So in comparison to other people, I think you're doing very well. You shouldn't compare yourself to other people, but in comparison to other people, you're doing very well for yourself when it comes to money. So, and it's unfortunate to think about like all the ways in which people struggle, but like that's not really what we're focused on. I don't know why I'm focusing on that. Because empathy, I guess. But yeah, we live in a crazy world. Anyways, I'm gonna do closing messages for you. You gotta laugh about it. Closing messages. I hope you know that everything is temporary in this crazy, jaded world, and whatever you are potentially going through is temporary. And you should try to keep your head up, try to keep your spirits high. Miracles do happen. I do believe miracles happen if you truly believe and align yourself. You know, I do thank you for your time and energy. Thank you so much for getting a reading. I hope that this was helpful and useful to you. You're welcome to ask other questions because you did pay for a reading, but this has been your reading. So, thank you, Patience. You're awesome. Oh, you're sweet. I appreciate the gesture. That'd be awesome. I could definitely do that. Okay, so next is Haley. Technically for paid readings, but if I could pull a quick card for those who were waiting for me, who sent donuts. If you put your question in the chat, I'll pull you a card, and then we'll get into Haley's reading. Oh my God, Haley's Comment. That's a really good song. I used to be obsessed with that song when it first came out. I don't know if you know that song, but that's such a beautiful song. Billie Eilish, the way her music in general is very beautiful, but like, something about that song. Hey, what's up? What's goody? What's groovy? How you feeling? What's happening? Okay, once again, I'm waiting for people to put their questions in the chat. Nobody's putting questions in the chat. Um, how long is my list? As long as my. I'm sorry. I was gonna say something really nasty, inappropriate. Um, it's okay. You don't. I think. You don't have to pay for reading. It's okay. Um, but there are a few people before you. You said longest break. It's not that big. It's not that long, to be honest. Um, I know how to use it, but it's not that long. Um, but is David gonna reconcile? I don't know. I didn't write your name down, but what's going on for David and Sharon? David and Sharon. Solar plexus things. Are you gonna reconcile? Very likely. I don't. Yeah, very like. I don't know if you'll be happy with the reconciliation, but I think you will reconcile. Yeah. Um. Okay. So if you want me to, if you want to like yell at me, you're welcome to yell at me. Haley. Um. Will Rob and Sue end up together? Don't yell at me, but you know what I mean. Like if you want to like rush me, you can because I do value your time and energy. What's going on for Rob and Sue? Is Rob and Sue gonna end up together? Rob and Sue. Oh, are you guys gonna end up together? Oh wow. Hmm. I'm sorry for that reaction. That reaction was really dramatic. Are you guys gonna end up together? The card that comes out is Real Love does not ask you to shrink. Are you shrinking yourself for Rob? I'm not saying that this isn't real love, but real love does not ask you to shrink. And we also have the Alchemist and the Creative Spark. And in my head, the way that I interpret that was that maybe you're like not like you're creating something out of this that it isn't. Is how I interpreted it. You know. Will you guys end up together? I'm not getting a clear yes. If you do, awesome. Prove me wrong, but I'm not getting a yes. So, hey, welcome. What'd you say? A period. Okay, Val. I guess or Okay. Also, Alex, I wrote your name down, of course. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Um. What's going on? Hey, you're beautiful. Why is V ignoring you? Because V is a silly V. I did write your name. I was looking for V. Why is V ignoring you? At some point, once again, I want to get to Haley's reading, so sorry to keep putting you out. What? Hi, Coda. I'm confused by your essence, but hello. Um, hey, thank you. Oh my goodness, there was lightning. Okay, what's? Oh, is this the mini? Okay. Question mark. I'm perplexed. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I didn't like that at all. That was terrifying. Um. Oh my gosh, that was. Did you guys witness that? Did you guys see that? I almost died. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm different. I'm screaming. Oh my god, your name's Thunder. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, so I wanna. How do I do this? I feel like so discombobulated for a moment. Okay, so yeah, there's Thunder. I'm gonna take a breath. I'm gonna take a deep breath. If you want to join me, you can. You don't have to. I'm gonna take a deep breath now. I'm gonna hit the ball. I hit the bowl, bro. Okay, I hit my butt. I was thinking that too. I got a vape, and I'm doing my best not to overboard with it. So, okay, what's going on for Okay, we're gonna do Haley, and then we're gonna go after that because Haley did paper full reading. So, Haley, where'd you go, beautiful person? Do you want me to just flow, or do you have any questions specifically? Will Gabriel and you be in a committed relationship? Hold on one second. Oh wow. Um. Oh wow. Okay, I have to take this down real quick. Eight. Okay. Um. Okay, there's a lot going on. Oh no. The thunder got us. I'm screaming. Oh ah. I'm screaming. Okay, I'm back. I had to write some stuff down. Trying to be organized. I do appreciate you guys and the support. Thank you for tapping the screen and everything. All the gifties and everything. Okay, so for Haley, we're gonna do Haley. I'm gonna hit the bell. You have a question? Sure. What's on your mind? Choosing to stay with and forgive my love and rebuild my trust, rebuild trust with him. Okay, what's going on for Haley when it comes to forgiveness and when it comes to this person that she's asking about? I want to process the message before I say anything stupid. Stop watching the clock is the very first card that comes out. So to me, that kind of reads as like obsession. I'm not saying that you're obsessed, but that reads as like not being obsessed or trying not to be obsessed. For those joining, we are doing a reading, so be patient with me. Patience. I don't know if you're still here, but that's funny. Oh, you are still here. I'm sorry. Your name is Juno, but sorry. Once again, stop watching the clock. So obsession does come through, like not being so. And once again, I'm not trying to assume that you are. I'm not trying to claim that you are a certain way. This is the message that comes through. Not being so tied to the outcome, not being so tied to like, things outside of your control. Because at the end of the day, you can't control, you can't control, how other people show up or what other people think of you. You can do your best to like show up in a certain way to make people think, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can only control yourself. The shadow comes through also. Hello, hey Rena, welcome. The shadow also comes through. Thank you for the donut, Rena. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. We're doing a reading, so how does your boyfriend really feel about you? They hate your guts. I don't know. I wrote your name down, I guess, but I don't know. We're doing a reading, so be patient with me, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, the shadows card comes out. Should I talk about shadow stuff? I was talking about the shadow earlier. You said do me, the cards. I'm screaming. You're funny. Do you know about shadow work? Can we talk about shadow work for a quick second? Any decision that you make with your heart is a good decision, even if everybody dies. Just kidding. But, happy Monday. It is Monday. Yeah, shadow work does come through when it comes to this connection, like paying attention to the shadow elements that come up because of this person. Where am I? Just say my name. Say my name, say my name. And no one is around. Oh. And no one is around you. I can't think of the rest of the lyrics. Should you give up? Don't give up on yourself. Before you give up on him, remember not to give up on yourself. So you tell me what I mean. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be responding to other. Okay. For Haley. Haley, beautiful person. You're on the right path. And then we have the Lover's card, which talks about paths. Patience. So I hope that made sense. Did that make sense in relation to what you asked? You're welcome to tell me I didn't make any sense, or I was giving you the rigmarole. I went in a lot of different directions because you asked about forgiveness and whatnot, and I guess I can understand how that makes sense with the shadow. Because sometimes the shadow can make it difficult for us to forgive a situation. You know what I mean? Or the ego. The shadow and the ego are two different things. The ego is actually what you do project towards people. The shadow is what you hide from people. I feel like sometimes I've probably interchanged those, but those are very different things. But anyways, I'm gonna put the cards back up just to kind of clear the space. Do you want to ask anything else, or should I just keep flowing? I would love you to ask other questions, but I can just also flow and see whatever messages want to come through for you until I feel like the time is up. Um, it's up to you. I don't know. Good afternoon. What's up? Welcome. Is there any way I can ask about career? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hit the bell. Watch your ears. What's going on for career/job for Haley? What's going on? Also, I hope it's okay that I keep saying your name. If you don't want me to say your name out loud, because there are other people who are strangers. Hello, strangers. So I could understand if you don't want me to say your name out loud. Your name's not in your username. You know, some people like discretion. What's going on for Haley when it comes to work? 808 comes through. Superior thinking. They're using you. Oh wow. The word no comes out. So thinking outside the box is something that comes through. 5 Swords is here. 5 Swords to me is often about like winning at all costs. Like it's like you're being the best, but now everybody's dead because you're the best. You know, sort of energy. Not literally that you killed them. Maybe you did. You killed them. You murdered them with your greatness. But that's how I usually interpret the 5 Swords. On the flip side, the 5 Swords can be about jealousy and competition and stuff like that. But it definitely feels like an energy of like thinking outside the box, like not thinking like everybody else, you know, not participating in groupthink. What needs to be said when it comes to work and career? Why does the word no keep coming out? Maybe you need to not be afraid to say no, because no comes out twice. No, the word no. In Spanish, it's also the word no. The 3 of Swords is also here. So maybe you don't like saying no to people, but that's something that comes through, like learning to say no. Yeah, I got you after, I think. And then after that, I guess Alex can go, if that's okay. I wrote names down, so am I talking to you? Do you feel like I'm talking to you? Am I talking to your soul? That's so funny. What's on for Haley when it comes to her career, her work? But yeah, the no energy comes out, and I guess that's about you learning to say no to people, or learning to say no more compassionately, possibly. You're just confused. Well, confusion is not welcome here, so I'm sorry. Banish you. You're banished. You're looking for jobs. Okay, period. Spiritual Awakening came out, so maybe recently your intuition has been getting better. And when it comes to searching for a job, I would implore you to like listen to your intuition when it comes to that. Maybe you already are, but I feel called to say that to you. Like if your intuition is as good as it should be helpful for you to find a job. And sometimes the thing about using our intuition for real life things is sometimes it feels awkward because our intuition is not sensible. Our intuition is not based in logic. It's based in the spirit, like things that we cannot see, you know. So sometimes the thing that you're feeling called to might not make any sense to you in the moment, but you know what I mean, listening to your intuition is a big thing that comes through, because I do feel like your intuition has been getting better. Your intuition has been getting better. I don't know what just happened there. I almost died. You know, so listen to your intuition. Try to spend more time out like in nature and stuff like that, you know, connect with your spirit. Easier said than done. Sometimes when you feel that, it can be a lot of resistance. It can be a lot of reasons not to, you know, but you know what I'm saying? Creative energy keeps coming through. I don't know what you do creatively, but that could be a source of income if you do anything creatively. If you don't do anything creatively, I don't know. Maybe you need to go rob a bank or something. But something about creative thinking is present in all of this. So I don't know if that's something that you... Oh, a graphic designer, period. I mean, because at the end of the day, I could do my best to try to give you all of the answers of like how you could improve that, how you could make more money from that. But at the end of the day, you would have to apply it. You would have to like be willing to apply the information to your life. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, by the way. Let me be very clear about that. For any cross watchers, I don't have all the answers, but you know, but I don't know what the but is. The butt of the joke. I don't know. Venus energy is here, so if you're thinking about love, that is a present energy. You did we start about talking about love at some point? Were we talking about love? I don't know. But Venus energy is here. What's Venus about for Haley? Butterfly. Do you have the butterflies in your stomach? Oh. I mean, butterfly does talk about evolution and growth. Like I said, I feel like your intuition has been getting better. Yeah, you're up leveling. You're hella creative. Period. Love that. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, why am I thinking of so stupid. Yes, 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 yummy, yum, yum, yum. That the AI girl. Pinky Doll, I think is her name. That's what I'm thinking of. For some reason. So yeah, that's what I have on that. Hey Mags, thank you. So I mean, if you have any other questions, or I could just keep flowing, and I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna have to close this out though. So at some point, there's gonna be a stopping point. I don't know when that moment will be, but at some point, there'll be a stopping point. No Gemini, Gemini, like the AI. What? Messages you need to know. That's a beautiful place to go. I love that. Well, like I said before, the intuition thing. Maybe make more time for spending time with nature. You know. But what else does Haley need to hear in this moment? For Haley, what does Haley need to know? I'm gonna hit the bell. What does Haley need to know in this moment? Ooh, the devil. Making a deal with the devil? Just kidding. You're falling in love with the devil? What the heck? Don't assume things. That's for me. Or maybe that's for you. Don't assume things. But yeah, assumptions make an ass out of you and me. Love is here, you know? I could definitely put you some cards when I get a chance. I got you. There's a list currently. Why does the devil card come out for Haley? Is you're up leveling, new levels, new devils. New levels, new devils. I love how clear that was. Thank you for that clearness, Spirit. I love that. Yeah, I see a lot of positive things coming for you. For sure. Especially, once again, if you continue listening to your intuition. The Chariot is here, forward movement. You know. Welcome to those joining. Hello, hello. Good evening. Yeah, new levels, new devils. So be mindful, you know. Remember to take a deep breath here and there when things get difficult. Keep following your heart, you know. And as closing messages, I'm gonna say, I hope you know. Period. I hope you know that everything is temporary. Every terrible thing is temporary. Every positive thing is also temporary. But everything's temporary. And, you know, try to keep your head up. Try to keep your spirits high. I appreciate your time and energy. Thank you. And if you want to ask other questions, you can, obviously. But this has been your reading. I appreciate you. Am I doing collective? I am not in this moment. No, I'm not. I'm going to hit the bell again. Have I been making the right decisions with my love life? If you have to ask, the answer is no. These are messages from the stars, period. You're funny. Sheila, thank you. Thank you for the donut. If I don't happen to get everybody, I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Okay, so next is Alex, and then... Or no, next is Val, and then Alex. I got you, I'm sorry. Okay, so Val... What did you ask me, Val? You asked me about a person. Let's go for Val. Valerie. I love that song. Amy Winehouse. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all things, and in my head I paint a picture. I've never done karaoke, but I would love to do that at karaoke. Listen for V. Why is V ignoring you? You said I want to know. I'm screaming. Listen for V. Why is V being negligent? Maybe because he's an emotional baby who's really in his feelings. Ace of Cups. Yeah. He got the feelings. That's why he's ignoring you. She has some voice. I'm screaming. Are you talking about me? What the heck? I'm not a she. Yeah, I think he's very emotional about you for some reason, and I think it's too much for him. Yeah, I think it's too much for him. There could be a hint of jealousy there, but it's not that much that it's a problem. I think it's once again. I think he feels really strongly for you, and it's overwhelming to some degree. Um, you know, I can tune more into that, but that's the general energy that I get from that. Yeah, the hermit solitude. Yeah, relax your body. So like for some degree, the reason why he's ignoring you is to like keep himself regulated. I feel like to some degree you destabilize him, which that has nothing to do with you. You continue being who you are, but I think to some degree, whoever you are, in relation to him, it 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 throws him off a bit. You know, will he talk to you again? Let's see. Is he gonna talk to you again? Let's go for V and Val. Let's go for V. V for Vendetta was a really good movie. I remember being obsessed with that movie when I first saw it. What's over V? Is V gonna talk to Val again? Ace of Cups comes through, maybe in your dreams. I don't mean to say that in a joking way, but Ace of Cups is not necessarily. The King of Wands is here, so I mean, I guess it's a yes. I'm seeing somebody like with a little bit of a hey, instead of like a long message being like, hey, how's it going? Or not even how's it going, but just hey, like a wave through messages, you know? So I do feel like communication will happen again. Even if it's just telepathic, like I definitely feel like you guys are connected on some level. If that resonates, if that makes sense, you know? So, and then also small steps are still steps for some reason that came out. Or small steps are still steps forward. I don't know how that resonates for you specifically, but that came through. What else comes through? Would you like me to just flow and see something else? Or would you like me to, I don't know. Where do you want me to go? Allow for one more question and then I'll do closing messages for you. Or we can just flow and then do closing messages. I don't know. Just flow. Okay, what's going on for Val? What messages want to come through to Val in this moment? For Val. You deserve better. Stop settling, broski. What are you doing? Clarity is coming in. The Empress. Oh, period. So it definitely seems like whoever we want to call it, the stars, like Alex said, the universe, God, whatever, is wanting you to stop settling, wanting you to stop selling yourself short. Like I feel like to some degree you are this empress here and you need to start looking at yourself that way. I'm not telling you to walk around being all prissy and being all like I'm better than everybody, but like just understanding who you are and what you bring to any given table. You know what I mean? And if you don't see that, I do see that being a perspective that comes to you soon. Clarity is coming in, you know? Oh. One step at a time is what that card says. I'm not picking that up right now. I'm going to pick it up. One step at a time. You're better than everyone. Just, yes, you're better than... If you need to look at it that way, sure, you're better than everyone. But you shouldn't look at yourself as less than anybody. I think that's such a silly... Like, if you're going to look at yourself anyway, look at yourself better than, you know? Period. You know? So, I'm going to pull more into the Empress card and see what comes out with the Empress. Never mind, I shouldn't have did that. Creative Flow comes out. I don't know if you... Oh, famous person is here. So maybe you have the potential to be famous. Maybe you're going to hook up with a famous person. I don't know. Creative Flow once again came through. So I don't know. I forgot what you said. That I don't know if you are a creative person, if you create things. But that's something that comes through. Like leaning into that more. Yeah, lean into your passions and the love will flow. Hello, welcome to those joining. We're doing a reading right now, a mini reading. And there is a list, so. Okay. Final messages for Val, for Valerie. What's going on for Val? What do we need to know in these final moments? I didn't mean to say it like that. The High Priestess comes through. Am I a lesbian? Yes. The High Priestess, the Moon card, the Phoenix. Pray about it. So, you could be really in tune with your intuition, But like I said before, I do feel like there's a need for you to like really value yourself more, to some degree. And maybe that won't resonate for you in this moment, but I feel like at some point you're going to like feel this urge to like value yourself more, you know? Because I don't know, I feel like you're a very creative person. Just based off of what's coming out in the cards, I feel like you have a lot of creative energy inside of you. But it's just a matter of expressing that and letting it out, you know? Obviously when it's appropriate, but you know? So that's what I have for you. I hope you know that God loves you, and I appreciate your time and energy. If you want to ask other questions, you can, but this has been your reading. Appreciate you. Technically, this was patience reading, if you look at it that way, but this has been your reading, so thanks. Also, shout out to patience, to the concept, and also the person, because patience is awesome. Aw, you too. Have a good one. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Yes. Okay, so next is Alex. I need to drink some more water. I got you. No problem. Oh, not you, Alex. There's a different Alex. But hi, Alex. There's multiple Alexes here. How's it going? Drinking Coca-Cola? LOL. I had Coke earlier. Coca-Cola, not Coke. Trip to Florida? Period. Period. Are you safe? If you believe that you're safe, what's going on for Alex when it comes to this trip to Florida? Sort of this trip to Florida for Alex. I think you're safe. I don't know why truth comes out. Maybe you're gonna find out some truth there. Maybe you're gonna figure out something. Creative flow comes out also with emotion, water. So there's a big thing about. I know you are creative. I know you are a musician to some degree. So there's an energy of like honoring that aspect of yourself. Maybe you'll feel more inspired when you go. Florida is a very hot place. I've been a few times. It's very creative flow comes through again. I'd love to go to Florida again. You need to go, period. Are you talking about to Florida, or you mean need to leave the life? You're not behind in life. Trust the process is also something that come out. You should come with you. You're amazing. Yeah, I have a job currently. I can't really just up and leave. I mean, I could, I guess, but I'm not going to anytime soon. But I would love to travel. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that was. I don't feel like getting that up. Mr. Employed, I'm screaming. You're funny. I got 2 jobs. My man got 6 jobs. No, I'm kidding. Gabrielle, thank you for the donut. Also, I don't know if I said it, but God loves you. I don't know if you know, but God loves you. So don't forget that God loves you and wants the best for you. One step at a time, the star/the stars, or the hermit. So if fame is what you seek, one step at a time. I don't know if fame is what you seek, but it does come out. And your health. Oh wow. My husband and my family and my car. Okay. What's going on for these things that were mentioned just now? What's going on for... Oh, shit. Oh. That's so funny. Why did it come out like that? I'm obviously not saying it like that, but you asked about your husband and your family. And what... I'm not saying this, but one of the cards that came out is ugly people. So my brain was like, I guess it's weird saying that your family's ugly. I'm not saying that, but the King of Cups is also here. The creative flow is also here. So once again, back to the energy of like creation and creativity. Ace of Pentacles, staying grounded, you know. 9 of Cups, once again, like I said, moving towards your goals, moving towards your dreams, doing things that light your heart up, light your spirit up. I'm sorry, you asked me to talk about material stuff, and I'm like talking about everything else. But these are things that are coming through, so I'm sorry. What is there to be said about Alex's health? If we could talk about Alex's health for a little bit, if that's possible. Except for Alex's health. Nothing lasts forever. Once again, the Hermit. Thank you for the gifts, guys. For Alex's health and whatnot. Love is here. Queen of Pentacles, staying grounded, getting sunlight. You're on the right path, so you're doing well. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna get off this one. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice one. Okay.